Welcome back, everyone, and welcome back to Cookie Nerd Plays Aviary Attorney. We've now entered the catacombs, and we have a really fucking hard choice. Do we go left or right, I'm guessing? Right, do we want to take the stagnant path or breezy path? Now, I might seem stupid. Some part of me wants to take the stagnant path. Because the breezy path sounds like a way out. We don't want a way out. We want to go in. But do we want to go in or do we want to go out? I'm going to pick the breezy path because that... Probably, there's a chance that the breeze could be caused by an opening. Let's head that way. The walls feel weird and bumpy. What kind of stone is this? I hate to break it to you, Sparrowson, but that's not stone. Wait, what? What is it? Well, we're in a crypt. Oh dear. I thought we would be dealing with one or two coffins, not walls of skeletons. Keep it together, Sparrowson. Severan's life is on the line. You're right. I have to stay focused. Oh, God. Oh, looks like the path branches again. Are my eyes going funky from the darkness, or is there a glimmer of light coming from the right path? No, I see it too. There's definitely some light on that side. Oh, the light path? That makes more sense. It's definitely getting lighter. I can see my hands again. But that just might mean that we're getting close to an exit, right? Maybe this has all been a wild goose chase. Hush. Listen. What? I can't hear anything. Voices? Voices. We're getting close. Wait, Falcon. Aren't you scared? Terrified. There they are. I'll ask you one more time. What is your name? Oh, shit! Oh my god, poor Cocorico. Are you with the police? The Royal Guard? Speak, bird. Oh my god. You bastards. Man, we've been here all night and he simply ain't talking. He didn't react to coaxing. He didn't react to torture. Maybe it's time to, administer some justice. You fucking tortured him, you bastards. Justice? That word. Oh, the rooster finally crows. You want to know who I am? Fine. My name is Severin Coquerico. I'm a public prosecutor for the Cour d'Assises. Well, Savvy, it's been a pleasure, but we can't be having spies running around our base of operations now, can we? So without further ado, I hereby sentence you to... Wait a minute, Piero. This is no ordinary spy. 'Cause he's a prosecutor? No, because he's the bastard who condemned my father 10 years ago. Wow. Are you sure? I had my suspicions when I saw his smug air of arrogance, his holier-than-thou glare. But now that I know his name and occupation, there's no doubt. Well, shit. Do you remember, Bird? Do you remember the trial of the homeless lion of the winter in 1835? What was your father's name? Jean Beaumont. What were his crimes? His only crime was trying to feed a starving child. He took a handful of vegetables from a grocer's stand. Not out of greed, not out of sheer desire to see me... But not out of greed, but out of sheer desire to see me survive. But he was seen by policemen, another arrogant cockerel like yourself, actually. Oh, fuck, the... Vittery, or whatever his name is. So my father was thrown in jail. He was dragged to court, and I had the privilege of watching the proceedings from the stands. I remember your sharp words. This man is a thief. This man is a scoundrel. He deserves the harshest possible punishment for his crimes. You didn't care about the consequences. You didn't care about why my father did what he did. All he cared about was fulfilling your lust to see a criminal behind bars. My father received a sentence of 5 years. He died on his 3rd. So she's out for revenge. This is all from revenge now. Do you remember him? Mademoiselle, in my days as a prosecutor, I've seen over thousands of cases. I'm not going to remember a single bread thief. You rotten canard. We're all just insects to you, aren't we? Who cares if a child starves on the streets, as long as you put enough criminals behind bars to meet your quota? Am I right? I gotta look at the time. Right, okay. Your silence speaks volumes of your guilt. Severin Cockrio, you have been tried by the people of the Second Republic. We have found you guilty in the counts of conspiracy for the murder of Croque Monsieur and the murder of my father, Jean Beaumont. Oh, I have been found guilty. Mademoiselle, if you want to shoot me so you can fulfill your revenge fantasies, then by all means shoot me. But don't pretend for a moment that this mob resembles a court of justice in any form. Court of justice? Now there's a contradiction. Bird, you know nothing of justice. Shit! Friar Remus, read this man's last rites. With pleasure, madame. Fuck. Falcon, we have to make a move. Say something. Say something. Yeah, speak up. All right, I'm going in. I'm coming too. No, I need you to get out of here. Go find the police, royal guard, anyone. I'll stall for time. Falcon. Okay, I'll go get help. Do you have any last words? Just pull the bloody trigger and be done with it. Wait. Wait. He's right. This is a terrible trial. There's no evidence, there's no defense, no examination of the facts. You've dragged a man off the streets and decided his fate based purely on your own prejudices and whims. Who the cluck does this bird brain think he is? I'm the man's defense attorney. I am Jayjay Falcon. JJ? What are you doing? Defense attorney? You're a raving loony is what you are. Or a spy. You've seen this monsieur's eavesdropping on our conversations before. He cannot be trusted. Everyone, please hear me out. I feel like appeal to him is useless. Hero seems to be the one in charge of shooting the dude. Hero, you only met on a couple of occasions, but you seem like a good person. You what, mate? You don't know that? You don't know the first thing about me. Well, regardless, surely you see something wrong with this executing a man without trial. Poof, nah. We need a better France where we're all treated as equals. Blood's got to be spilled to do that. Do you see, Falcon? This man's death is inevitable. For the good of France, and in the name of justice, he must be killed. Justice? There's that word again. Madame, I won't presume to know who you are, or what you stand for, but shooting this man right now would not bring you justice. It would only serve to satisfy your desire for revenge. Justice? Revenge? What's the difference? Due process, fairness, rationality. Fairness. Fairness, madame. Justice offers the accused a chance to defend themselves. It ensures that both sides are treated as equals. My father was not treated as an equal. Then maybe this is your opportunity to be the better person. Oh, go on, Falcon. Madame, surely you aren't entertaining the words of this heathen. Fine, Falcon. We'll play this your way. We shall have a formal trial for the murder of Croque Monsieur. Excellent. Shall we head back to my office and file the necessary papers? Don't take me for a fool. You'll walk us right into a trap. We shall have the trial right here, now. Right here? In the catacombs? As good place as any? I suppose we'll be needing a judge? I volunteer. No thanks, Pierre. We're trying to form a courtroom, not a circus. Ah. Just go see how the security's doing, Pierre. We don't want any more spies wandering in. Rightio. Perhaps I can help, madame. You knew that I'm a pious man, after all. Okay, Remus. You can be our judge. And I will lead the prosecution. What about the jury? Due respect, I don't trust your peers to be impartial. Look around you. As we speak, you are being watched and judged by countless dead men and women. They shall be our jury. That may work as a metaphor, but in practical terms, it is me you have to convince, Falcon. Convince me that this bird is not guilty. After all, I'm the one who holds the gun. Well, it looks like we are ready to get started. Yeah. The trial of Severin Coquerico is underway. He stands accused of the murder of the man known as the Croque Monsieur in cold blood. Madame Beaumont, please explain the details of what happened. Very well. Last night, at the stroke of midnight, 2 gunshots were heard on the Rue de Montset. Pierre alerted us, and we managed to arrive before the police did. On the scene, I saw the man known as Croque Monsieur, a good friend of ours, lying in a pool of his own blood. Standing over the body, I saw the murderer, Severin Coquerico, still clutching his murder weapon. Am I to understand that you did not witness the crime firsthand, madame? That you only saw the aftermath? Yes, but one of us did happen to see the incident itself. Madame Beaumont, I found this, pigeon running around our tunnels. I am no pigeon, monsieur. He's a spy in any case. What, say I execute him, and right now? It's alright, he's with me. With you? He's my assistant, he carries my bags and stuff. Falcon, I trust that you do not have any other assistants lurking in the corner. No, madame. Then take your lackey out of my sight. Psst, Falcon. What is it? I saw someone looking in the catacombs. I think he was watching us from the shadows. Another rebel? I don't know. But he got spooked when he saw me. He dropped this. What is this? Political pamphlet? Cult pamphlet. Fucking, Romulus. Fucking Romulus. Well, I best be getting back to the patrols then. Not so fast, Pierre. You witnessed the crime firsthand, did you not? I did, ma'am. Then you can be our first witness. Go stand in the corner. In the centre. Okie dokie. You want to see an oath or something? That won't be necessary. We trust you. Just tell us what you saw last night, Pierre. Okie dokie. I saw it plain as day. The Croque Monsieur was just minding his own business on Rue de Montset. When all of a sudden, this brute of a rooster appeared with his gun in hand. Bam! The rooster fired. The Croque slumped to the floor. Using the last of his strength, the Croque Monsieur drew his own gun. Bam! The Croque fired back. So to clarify, Coquerico shot first. Yes, ma'am. No question there. What happened next? Well, I knew you guys, Fontaine, Remus, and you, ma'am, were only stone's throw away at the cathedral, so I ran to get your help. You all arrived back at the scene maybe a minute after I'd left it. And there I saw the dead Croque Monsieur and the murderous Severin Coquerico with my own eyes. Thank you for your report, Pierre. It's nothing, ma'am. You see, Falcon, Pierre is not the sharpest knife in the kitchen. True that. But he is honest to a fault. I would trust this word with my own life. I don't doubt that man's honesty, madame. Nevertheless, I would like to cross-examine the witness. Cross-examine? What does that mean? I don't claim to be an expert of law, but that was always my brother's role in the family. But I think a cross-examination means that Falcon would like to waste our time by asking pointless questions. Actually, it means that I would like to make sure that Pierre's story holds up under scrutiny. Yes, I would like to be asking questions, but only questions that directly relate to the case at hand. Clearly a pointless stalling tactic. Madame, shall we put an end to the trial? Give me a chance. No, we'll let the bird have this little cross-examination. But I'm warning you, Falcon, don't mess with me. Don't mess with you? If I get the slightest inkling that you are rambling to stall for time, I will end this trial on the spot. Do I make myself clear? Start questioning Coquerico, shoes size, or the colour of Croque Monsieur's underwear, and I'll lose my patience. Yes, I get it. Oh, okay, I can't fuck up now. Coquerico's life's on the line. Okay, select a statement. Okay, what we got? I saw it in plain sight as day. Plain as day? It was midnight. Okay. Don't need to question where it was. Okay, the rooster fired. Monsieur drew his own gun. Bam. Alright, first of all, it was fucking midnight and you saw it clear as day. That gets me. You claim that you saw the incident as plain as day. Yep, plain as day. Crime occurred at night. Pierre, I would like to remind you that the crime occurred during around midnight in February on an overcast, moonless night in an unlit alley. What's your point? It would have been too dark to fucking see, you moron. It would have been dark, so dark that you would not possibly have correctly identified the people involved. Hey, I swear I saw what I saw. Hold on, Falcon, you slipped up. You say that the alley was unlit, but I distinctly recall there being lanterns over Rue de Merced. Oh, that's right. We live in La Ville-le-Mer. There's a glass lamp on every street. You're right, Madame Beaumont. There are street lanterns over Rue de Merced. They wouldn't have been any good. The glass. Broken street lamps. Holy shit, that's actually useful. Holy fucking shit. Sparrowson, I love you. The street lamps over Rue de Merced were broken. They're completely non-functional. As proof, I present the glass shard that line the alleyway. These shards originate from the panes of the broken lamps. And I've still got the soles of my shoes, double proof. Those glass shards could have come from anywhere. You could send one of your underlings to see the broken lamps for themselves, if you want. And waste more time? I think not. This sounds like stalling tactic. Excuse me, Madame Beaumont? I don't remember whether the street lamps were or were not broken, but I do remember that we had to use a torch to light up the scene. Hey, whose side you on? I'm just saying, Falcon might be right. It was particularly dark, so it's possible that there weren't any lit street lamps. Are you saying I'm a liar? I thought we were buddies. Stop quibbling, both of you. Maybe the lamps were broken, maybe they weren't. It doesn't matter. I know that Pierre's testimony is accurate because I personally saw the rooster at the crime scene 1 minute after Pierre's did. 1 minute. That's plenty of time for the real murderer to escape and for a passerby to stumble upon the scene, is it not? Yeah, bitch. You must acknowledge that this is a possibility. I acknowledge nothing. There is an inkling of doubt. You know that there is a slight notion that Pierre may be misremembering what he saw. Don't badger the prosecution, Monsieur Falcon. I wasn't badgering. On to the next witness. Madame Beaumont, do you have anyone in mind? I do. There's someone among us who is something of a gun connoisseur. A man who knows everything there is to know about the crafted weaponry. Oh, that's me again. Shut up, Pierre. Get off the stand. Yes, ma'am. I call Fontaine forward. Very well. Now, Fontaine, is it true that you are a gun specialist? Well, I hate to back, but yes, I know about guns. The mechanics, their beauty. Have you heard about the revolver mechanisms America's developing? Wonderful stuff. Fontaine, let's stick to the guns that were found at the crime scene. Tell us about those. Oh, right. Very well. This is the gun found at Severin Cocorico's person at the time of arrest. It is a standard issue, percussion-locked Chatelain Gondomere pistol, 24cm length, 50mm caliber. Lots of police and soldiers carry these dull things. It's a gun that says, I'm a reliable man of the law. Reliable man of the law? Am I being set by the police then? That sounds like our Cocorico. Does it? Cocorico's always told me that the riding crop was his self-defense weapon of choice. It's strange that he had a gun in the first place. And this is the gun found on the Croque Monsieur's corpse, clutched tightly in his hands. It's a turnover pistol, double-barreled, ivory-handled, 20cm length, 30mm caliber. This is an exquisite and highly customized gun. It's one of a kind. Whoever used this weapon knew their stuff. The Croque Monsieur was a legendary arms dealer. It's no surprise that his personal weapon would be something so flamboyant. Okay. But what really fascinating about the Croque Monsieur's gun is the ammunition. See, the bore of the pistol had been fitted with a set of grooves. Please stop, Fontaine. I didn't call you up here to show you off your gun knowledge. Tell us what you uncovered when you examined the Croque Monsieur's bullet wounds. Oh, right. Well, a lead bullet was embedded in the middle of the croque monsieur's sternum, and it appeared to have a straight angle entry. So in other words, the croque monsieur was facing his killer when he was shot. That's right. The other interesting point was that the croque monsieur's outer clothes were singed. This typically only occurs if a person is close enough to a gunshot to be directly burned by the gun's muzzle flash. And how close does a person have to be burned by a muzzle flash? Less than 3 meters, I would say. 5 at the very most. Then there was no chance that there was a rogue sniper on the rooftops. The croque monsieur's killer was standing in the Rue de Morset themselves. As in plainly evident, only one person was found in the Rue Morset at the time of the incident. Prosecutor Cocorico. Shh. Well said, madame. I think you just unequivocally proved this bird's guilt. Not so fast. I would like to cross-examine the witness. I don't think so. You're overstepping your bounds, bird. Let the lawyer try, Remus. When he fails, there will be absolutely no doubt to anyone in the room that Cookery is nothing but a bloodthirsty murderer. I just like the statement to question. A highly customized double-barreled turnover pistol was found. Shot in his chest and his clothes were singed. Shit. There was questions of him shooting back. Let's have a look at this pistol. Fontaine, about the concierge's turnover pistol. Tell us about the ammunition, because he did start to mention it, but he got cut. You were about to say something about the gun's ammunition before Madame Beaumont cut you off. Could you give us the details? Oh, great. Now you'll never stop talking. I'm glad you asked, Falcon. See, as you probably know, the most bullets are just small round lead balls, right? But that's not the case here. This particular weapon uses an advanced, iron-tipped, aerodynamic, carefully grooved. Actually, it'd be quicker if I just show you. Take good luck. This is an iron-tipped mini ball. It is very rare, top-of-the-line technology. Before last night, I'd never seen one of these in person before. Like I said before, the croque monsieur was a legendary arms dealer. It only makes sense that he would have access to the latest weaponry. Where did you find this bullet, Fontaine? In the turnover pistol's chamber. Hold on, I'm confused. I thought the croque monsieur fired his gun. So how is it possible that his gun was still loaded with a bullet? The turnover pistol is double-barreled. This means that it can hold 2 bullets at once, ready to be fired in quick succession. Ah, I see. The croque monsieur fired 1 bullet, but died before he could fire the second. I trust that you have no more questions about this matter, Falcon. We've wasted enough time already. Where's the other bullet? Bitch. Not yet. Where's the other bullet? What other bullet? The fired mini ball. There were 2 shots that night, remember? One from the assailant and one from the crocodile. I scoured the scene for a couple of minutes, but I couldn't find it. It's a pity. It would have been great to have 2 of these magnificent bullets. Madame Beaumont, did anyone find the fired mini ball in Cocorico's body? His body? You were asking if Cocorico was wounded by the bullet. No, that much is plain to see. So again, I must ask, where is the fired mini ball? Well, don't have any clue. What are you trying to get at, Falcon? Isn't it obvious? If the bullet wasn't embedded in the alleyway wall, and it wasn't embedded in Cocorico, then that means it flew sky high. It hit the murderer. It's going to be fucking Romulus. The bullet hit the murderer. The real murderer, it must still be embedded in whoever attacked the croque monsieur. We've got the fucking metal detector, bitch! A ludicrous notation. It makes perfect sense. The double-barreled turnover gun, the missing bullet. It's fucking Romulus, and I've got a metal detector to fucking prove it. Fine, I'll humor you. Let's say the bullet did indeed hit the real perpetrator. What of it? Well, it's only been a few hours since the shooting. Presumably, the person will still have the bullet lodged in them. Find the person with the unique iron mini ball embedded in them, and you find the real murderer. That's reasonable, but we don't have time nor resources to search every citizen in Paris to uncover this injured gunman. You don't have to search everyone in Paris. I believe the murderer to be someone in this very room. I don't. I think it's fucking Romulus. Or Severin, whatever his fucking name is now. Oh? You think we have a traitor in our ranks? I do. This was obviously a planned attack. Someone invited Cocorico and the croque monsieur to the same place at the same time in order to create a setup. And they were talking about getting rid of Beak. Him and his brother were talking about getting rid of Beak before. It's definitely Severin. Oh, I think his name's Severin's fucking Cocorico. Silverline and Romulus. Fuck him. Romulus. Only someone with the Rebels' connections could engineer such an event. This is ridiculous. Are you really saying that someone in this room was shot last night? That's clearly untrue. A bullet wound can be concealed. Perhaps if you all were to take off your shirts. No, I'm not having everyone in the room stripped down to their knickers, just to cater to your outrageous theory. If you can't think of a more reasonable way to prove your stray bullet theory, then we end this damn trial here and now. A more reasonable way? I have a more reasonable way. What are you thinking, Falcon? Isn't it obvious? You have the perfect way to uncover whether something has been shot. It's a genius solution. The fucking metal detector! Are you serious, Falcon? You're relying on the invention of a lunatic. I've never been more serious. Madame Beaumont. Friar Remus and the members of the court, this device is called an Explorer Extractor. It's the latest medical technology. It looks like a child's toy. I assure you, this is no toy. It was designed to find and extract metal embedded in bodies. A battlefield bullet finder and remover, if you will. I'm intrigued. So you're saying that you just swing the device around and it finds a bullet in a person? Yes, sort of. I don't know. We haven't had a chance to practice with it, really. Madame, these birds are playing you for a fool. There is no way such a device exists. We've seen this device work with our own eyes. Sparrowson shall demonstrate. Me? Although we will need something to demonstrate it on. Well. Here we have an iron-tipped mini-ball, as presented by Fontaine moments ago. Observe, I place the bullet in my closed fist. It now represents the fired bullet that is currently embedded in the murderer's body. Allegedly. Now, Sparrowson will demonstrate what happens when my hand is scanned with the Explorer Extractor device. So, I just do this and... It's humming and buzzing. Is it really detecting that bullet? Absolutely. What an intriguing device. Hey, what would happen if I were to hit extract right now? Please don't. You remember what happened to the steak, right? My, what is this feeling? It feels like power! Don't let it get to your head. Okay, I'm convinced. Falcon, Sparrowson, you may perform a cursory scan of each of us with that device of yours. You must stop humouring these morons, madame. What good is this doing to us? See, you're suspicious, mate. Remus, they may be morons, but this test will grant us certainty of the rooster's fate. I can afford that time. Hey, Falcon, what will happen if the murderer is someone not present in this room? It most likely isn't. What? I'm stalling. Falcon? Get a move on, you two. I really must express my displeasure that you're going along with this farce, Madame Beaumont. Let us end this trial right here and now. You can get the justice you so crave. Don't worry, Remus. My patience with this bird brain is wearing thin too. When this asinine scheme of his fails, he will face the consequences. Lucky bird can scan the roosters first. He's the prime suspect after all. Okay. Come on. I'm not getting any reaction. That means there's probably no bullet lodged in Cocorico. So, he's innocent, for sure. No. All it means is that this bird was not shot by the hypothetical bullet. Don't forget, this is all speculation on Falcon's part. Madame, I must insist that you end this. It is a fool's errand. We have other matters we must attend to. Remus, you let me worry about our time management. Piero, you go next. Alright, get over it. No reaction. That means that Piero wasn't shot either. No surprise there, right guys? Let's see. Next, we should test... Madame, I implore you. You're being woefully lippy, Remus. Why don't you go next? Me? That's really not necessary, madame. I don't want to participate in this ridiculous child's game. This is no game, and I'm issuing you an order to cooperate. I refuse. Piero, please restrain Remus. With pleasure, ma'am. What are you doing? Keep your filthy talons off me. I will not be manhandled by... Ow, stop there. You're making a mistake. Madame, think of it a little harder. I have an alibi. I was with you the whole evening. Sparrowson, do the test. Falcon? I'm not getting any reaction. That can't be right. Do it again. There's nothing. Friar Remus has not been shot as far as this device can tell. The utter nerve to manhandle a man with a cloth like that. As I said on the floor, madame, I was with you in the fontaine from the entire evening, but not possibly in two places at once. It's true. You were sitting in my line of sight exactly where the murder was supposed to have taken place. Was that? As was I. Right. Fontaine was sitting with us too. That rules him out, and I know that I didn't perform the murder, so obviously... Which means that every suspect has been accounted for. Go sit down, lackey. Your job is done. You realise what this means, don't you, Falcon? Your little test failed. Your hypothetical bullet theory turned out to be unsubstantiated speculation, pure guesswork. Shall we end the trial, madame? Wait. There must be someone we're not accounting for. Just know it. There's someone else who could have been the shooter. Fucking easy. Where's the dickhead? No. Where's the dickhead? Romulus, but do I click him or do I pick a different name for him now? Him. Does the name Silvius mean anything to you? Anyone here? Ah, you're fucking staying silent now. Oh, I was expecting some reaction. Friar Remus, are you sure that you don't recognise the name Silvius? No, it means nothing to me. I'm on my direct, Falcon. Go straight for the jugular. Oh, so they actually want me to just go straight for Romulus. Friar Remus, how was your brother, the man named Romulus? My brother? He forced to flee the country by the oppressive government. You and I know that that isn't true. Your brother's still in France. In fact, I think he's lurking in this very catacombs right now. I'm certain, Notion, your theories are getting more and more outlandish, Falcon. Where's your evidence? Oh, I know. I can answer this one. I found this in the catacomb tunnel. An introductory guide to the cult of reason. Thank you, Sparrowson. Now, Friar Remus, does this pamphlet look familiar to you? No, I've never seen it before in my life. Are you sure? Are you sure it doesn't belong to your brother, Romulus? No. There are many cultists in Paris. Maybe it belongs to one of them. Falcon, I'll take your word that your lackey found this pamphlet in the catacombs. But Remus is right. You have no evidence that this man known as Romulus is the one who dropped it. This pamphlet could have been dropped by anyone. It could have been dragged in on the sole of Pierre's shoe for all we know. Wouldn't have been the first time. Actually, madame, I know for a fact that that pamphlet belonged to Romulus. I can prove it. It is the pen. Because he signed it. This pen is the key. You're putting the cart before the horse, Falcon. Let's answer Beaumont's query directly first. Oh, right. Let's try again. Madame Beaumont, I know for a fact that the pamphlet belonged to Romulus because I have another... it's the one where it's signed. Signed. Little while ago, while visiting the Louvre, I saw a man who looked very much like Romulus handing out pamphlets. As you can see, the pamphlet from the Louvre is identical to the pamphlet from the catacombs, except for one important detail. Romulus signed the Louvre pamphlet himself. No way, my brother wouldn't do something so foolish. Do you see? Right here on the cover page, that is Romulus' signature. I admire your tendency, Falcon, but something is blatantly wrong with your evidence. We know that the brother of Friar Remus is named Romulus, but this Louvre pamphlet of yours is signed Silvius. Clearly an alias. Romulus is on the run from the police, so he must have changed his identity. That's a plausible theory, but it's unsubstantiated. How do we know that this pamphlet wasn't signed by was signed by Remus's brother? Pen. Bitch. This fountain pen. Hey, where did you get that? Is it my brother's or mine? Wow, Remus. Your mouth is almost as big as Romulus's. Anyway, I believe it's yours. Sparrowson handed to find this pen in your robe just a few days ago. You mean he stole it? let's not argue over semantics. What's important, and what you just admitted, is that you and your brother both own pens, just like this one. See, these pens are unique in that they contain green ink, a very unusual choice of ink colour. A very evil choice too. Well, yes, but more importantly, it's the same ink that was used on this signed pamphlet. Since there were only 2 pens, there were only 2 possibilities. Either Friar Remus has been signing off on an atheist cultist propaganda. I would never do such a thing. Or his brother's been using his identical pen to sign cultist propaganda, the same type that was found in these catacombs. Impossible. My clumsy oaf brother just lost his pen a week ago. Oh. So then the only explanation is that you lent him your own. No, you see, it doesn't matter how you cut it, Friar. One way or another, you and your brother are tied to the cultist pamphlet. Admit it. Confess. Falcon, enough. You've made your point. You're asserting that the Friar's pen ties him to the cultist pamphlet. I get it. This is all tenuous, when you say, madame? No question. Falcon suggests a theory that hinges upon yet another theory. It's not hard proof by any measure. He may very well be wrong, but at least he's logical. His theory is self-consistent. What do you say, madame? Falcon, where did you say you found this leaflet? The unsigned one, that is. Oh, down the catacombs tunnel, through the fork on the left-hand side. Fontaine, Piero, go see if you can find anyone dwelling where they shouldn't be. Yes, madame. Yes, ma'am. Come on. Oh, I feel so sorry for him. I feel so bad. I need this to go well. In a moment, one of 2 things will happen. Either Piero and Fontaine will return empty-handed, in which case I'll have no choice but to execute Cocorico. And then I would have to execute you, Falcon, and you, Sparrowson. Us? Not because of what you've seen tonight, although that's admittedly a problem, but because your lies would be treasonous to our new republic. I didn't sign up for this. Or, Piero and Fontaine will return with the prisoner in tow, in which case, we will be free to cut Cocorico down and skedaddle? Surely not, madame. You're not going to let these 3 just walk free after everything that's happened here. Remember what this rooster did to your father. Hold your tongue, Friar. If it turns out you've been deceiving me all this time. Oh, shit. Lambrimont, look who we found. You bastard, yes. Ow. Stop shoving me. I can walk myself. Uh-oh. Well. We really do have a ghost in the catacombs. Introduce yourself, Wolf. Very well, mademoiselle. My name. Madame? Right, madame. Whatever. My name is Silvius. Don't you mean Romulus? That alias isn't fooling anyone, Your Honor. All right. I'm Romulus, twin brother of Remus, a loyal servant to the rebel cause. That's the whole truth. He's telling the truth, madame. Long live the Second Republic, right, guys? I have a lot of questions, both for you, Romulus, and for you, Remus. I don't appreciate being lied to. It seems that you have your hands full, so we will just be taking our leave. Not so fast, Falcon. Your theory is still unproven. If it turns out that Romulus has no bullet in him, then you would have no evidence that implicates him of the Croque Monsieur murder. Cocorico will still be prime suspect. Bullet? Me? What are you guys on about? Spare me, Fontaine. Spare me. Fontaine, hold him down. Hold me down. Ow. Sparrowson, do your test. I'm on it. Come on. It's buzzing. It's really buzzing around his shoulder. I see blood. There's definitely a bullet wound there. That's no bullet. An old war wound. Got a fighting in Algeria in 36. Obviously a desperate lie. My brother has been completely honest, madame. He's a veteran who was shot in battle. You know, I could just extract the bullet right here and now. That would remove all doubt. Do it. Extract that sucker, Sparrowson. Wow, sucked a leg out like a pip from a grapefruit. Oh, hey, look at that. If I'm not mistaken, this is one of them newfangled bullets, right, Fontaine? That's no mistake. This is an iron-tipped mini-ball just like the one in the Croque Monsieur's gun. Do you realize what this means, madame? It clearly demonstrates that Romulus confronted the Croque Monsieur about before Crocorico arrived. This is undeniable evidence that Crocori had nothing to do with the crocodile's death. You're right. I made a mistake. I haven't forgotten what the rooster did to my father, but the spirit clearly had no part in the killing of Croque Monsieur. Therefore, I cannot honestly call him an enemy of the Second Republic. Your friend is free to go, Fontaine. Fontaine, cut the roosters down. Right away, madame. Thank fuck. Thank you, madame. For what? To give us the opportunity to show you what justice looks like. Before you asked what the difference is between revenge and justice, and I replied fairness, well, I don't know if this trial was perfectly balanced, but you'd have to present our side of the argument uninterrupted. It was fair. Pierre and Fontaine will help carry your friend to the tunnel entrance. We're all right, madame. You'll be okay by yourselves with the two wolves? These toothless old dogs. I think I'll manage. Of course. Holy crap. Holy fucking crap. Come on, brother. To your feet. So, cultists. Cultist. Such a strong word. Listen, mademoiselle. Don't mademoiselle me. I shall be asking the questions here. Tell me, friar. Are you a cultist too? Madame, I'm a humble servant of God. Ugh. Never realised how poisonous your words are. You've been spewing lies since the very start, haven't you? Madame, at least tell me why you two killed the Croque Monsieur. Because... Allow me, brother. You want to know the truth. You want exactly the same thing as you. You want a world without class. A world without false rulers and gods. A world where only the reason of man reigns. A world of true equality, fairness. That is what you strive for, no? No. But you cannot achieve such a goal without violence. Your methods are too passive, too naive. So we set up a situation where you would be forced into action. Make the government look like murderers to the rebels and make the rebels look like murderers to the government. Then you'd be forced to take up arms. Another lie. But that was the truth. You claimed that you wanted equality, but you just wanted a world where you stand above everyone else. A world where carnivores reign. You're a rabid animal at heart. You got me. And can you honestly say that you never wanted power for yourself? You're a carnivore too. Don't deny it. No, I've never wanted power. All I've ever wanted was a world where no child has to grow up without a father. Did you know that the Croque Monsieur was something of a family man? He once confided to me that he had 5 children of a late wife. I had no idea. Tell me, Romulus, do you have children? No, mademoiselle, Shouldn't have called her mademoiselle. Brother. As for you, friar, get out of here. You aren't going to kill me? I ought to. You're the worst kind of person. A man who clings to any ideology to claw his way higher. I know what you weren't the one to pull the trigger on the Croque Monsieur. Maybe there's still a slither of goodness left in you. Hi. Go. Oh. He's fucking dead. Is this what justice looks like? So uncaring. Huh? End of Act 3. Your game has been saved. You wish to continue? Yeah. Why wouldn't I? Oh man. You kicked so much dirty air down in the impromptu trial yesterday. Those rebels were all like, we're executing this punk mob justice, rah rah rah. But you were all like, oh, this is how we do things, chicken pluckers. And then they were all like, Sparrowson, Let's get serious for a moment. Serious? You just pulled off the craziest lawyering move in the history of French law. We should be celebrating. You don't have time to pull out the champagne. Did you see the anger in the rebels' eyes? Can you feel the tension in the air? We're just days away from violence breaking out into the streets. Oh yeah. I guess another revolution might be around the corner. But what exactly can we do? We already told the police everything we know. Unless... You're not thinking of arming yourself to the teeth and fighting the rebel forces yourself, are you? What? No. You watch far too many action operas. I was thinking of preparing a legal case. A case? For whom? At their core, all historical revolutions center on trials. A nation's ruler are tried and held accountable for their crimes. But you saw the horrendous trial that took place last night. Nobody cares about due process when emotions are running high. Regardless of the outcome of the revolution, we need to make sure that everyone has an equal opportunity for justice. That makes sense. So what's the plan? We head to Quenel's Tavern and hand out some business cards? Think bigger. Who will the rebels target? The king? Exactly. Oh, for fuck's sake, what? To the Palais Royal. Act 4B. Oh, these are like different endings. Falcon and Sparrowson rushed to the Palais Royal to arrange a private audience with the king. After filing a pile of forms, the two are led to a waiting area. Are you here to see the king? That's right. Okay, take a number. Wait to be called. Take a number? Yep. Wait your turn. More fools have come to see the king. Let me guess. Lawyers? That's right. How did you... Hey, I know you. You're the Prime Minister, Monsieur Jayjay. Oh, wow. You're right, Sparrowson. It's an honor to meet you, Prime Minister. Spare your formalities. You two are here to offer the king legal aid, aren't you? Yep. We're going to offer him assistance for the upcoming rebellion. Let me give you a word of advice. Don't bother. Excuse me? The king doesn't take kindly to any form of criticism. He buries his head so far in the sand that one could swear he's an ostrich. One would think that 7 assassination attempts would be enough for a man to learn that he is detested. With all due respect, Prime Minister, I think the King of France is mature enough to not let his ego get in the way of senses. So one would think. 24? That's us. It's a pleasure meeting you, Monsieur. Good luck. Go lead it. Oh, fuck. 24, calling number 24. Good day, Your Majesty. Good day, messieurs. Can I help you with something? Oh, I probably should have prepared a speech beforehand. That would have been smarter. Just wing it. Right, let's see. How to start. Listen up, Your Majesty. Your Majesty, what I'm about to say is of the utmost importance. Please listen closely. Okay, I'm listening. Murder's about to go down. There's a storm on the horizon. There's a storm coming. Rebels are plotting your downfall, and many believe that a serious uprising is imminent. Imminent, you say? Goodness. You need our help. As lawyers, we believe that we can help guide the flow of conflict. If you accept our help, we can ensure that this whole event will blow over with minimum casualties. No public executions, no fires, explosions, a revolution without a revolution. I think I understand. You do? I understand that you are a pair of con artists attempting to screw a self-made Borges out of his hard-earned cash. You have some nerve to even apply that my people hate me. I am the citizen king. I am beloved by all. Beloved king tends to experience fewer assassination attempts. Bick! Have these two crooks thrown in jail. Maybe that will teach them a thing or two about respect. Whatever, Your Majesty. You can't be serious. What the fuck? Oh, he was serious. Wow, this is another fine mess you've gotten me into. There's no need for the attitude, Sparrowson. We won't be in here for long. Once we receive a court hearing, the judge will no doubt dismiss our charges instantly. And how long will it take for us to get a court hearing? Tell me that, Monsieur Smarty Pants. A week or so, I'm guessing? I can see why that might be a problem. The revolution could be in full swing by then. What to do? We could try escaping. Don't be ridiculous. Nobody has ever escaped from the concierge before. But nobody has ever locked the genius Sparrowson and his witty lucky Falcon into the same jail cell before. It's an absurd suggestion. Got any better ideas? Not really. I think that's probably our best bet. Okay, let's break out of prison. Fantastic. I can't fucking wait to see Sparrowson's idea of getting out. Hey, Ledge, give me a leg up and I can grab on and shimmy my way over somewhere. Let's be honest, Sparrowson, neither of us has the physical prowess to shimmy anywhere. So, there's a little dent here. One of us could hide. Hide? What would that accomplish? Well, a guard would eventually come in and be like, where's the other prisoner? And then we will use their momentary confusion to push him over and escape. Do you really think an experienced guard would be confused by a prisoner hiding in a little hole in the wall? We can do better. What's that? Look, Falcon, a loose brick. We could wait for a guard to transfer us to some place, sneak out behind him, and then we can get a death sentence for murder. I think not. Let's search a little harder. What's that? There's a bit of scrap metal in this hole. I think it's broken off iron shackle. We can dig through the stone walls with this. See? It's all scratchy. That may actually work if we had a decade or two. So, that's a maybe on the stone digging scheme. We'll keep it in mind in case the king decides to go all Count of the Monte Cristo on us. Okay. A fireplace. It's been bricked up, so escaping up the chimney isn't an option. There's nothing else to click. Got nothing. Still got money, though. There's nothing else. I give up. So soon? Yes. Trying to escape from a notoriously inescapable prison wasn't the smartest plan we have ever devised. Well. That voice. That condescending tone. Just what you two bird brains doing? Severin, are you alright? Yes, I'm fine. The injuries I sustained were mostly superficial. The doctor advised me not to do anything strenuous anytime soon, but he gave the all clear for returning to my job. Oh, I'm actually really happy he's alive and well. So tell me, why did I get a memo informing me that Jayjay Falcon and Sparrowson were being held in the concierge for treason? It's all Falcon's fault. Naturally. I figured that if a revolution is inevitable, then we should do our best to ensure that this uprising proceeds in an organised manner. The less bloodshed, the better. Okay. So what did you do? We offered the king our assistance. We said that he would defend him in court if and when such a need arises. Well, we didn't quite use those words. This is the first time the king has had someone imprisoned for something so pointless. This isn't. What a pig-headed fool. Consider your charges dropped. Alright, let's get out of here. Hold on. You've caught my interest with this idea of yours. A bloodless revolution. You are absolutely right in that. If the king is captured, the citizens will devolve into an unruly mob of animals. We should prepare for a formal trial. No, we should preempt it. You're going to help us? Of course. This isn't such that can be handled by two birds alone. What do you mean by preempt, Severin? We can go on the offensive. We charge the king with crimes against the French people before the rebels can even act. We can do that. We can certainly try. I'll start building a case against the king. My argument will be focused on the king's gluttonous, irreverent and fiscal policies. His lack of commitment to his socio-political promises. His overall ineptitude and irresponsibility and all facades on his duties as a monarchical ruler. And obviously, his denial of universal suffrage. Obviously. How am I supposed to defend the king from all that? You can't. If you try to argue with logic and facts, this hypothetical trial will inevitably result in a landslide guilty verdict. So I suggest that you take a different approach. Appeal to the king's character. Try to win people's hearts with tales of the beloved citizen's king. He hasn't been called the citizen king for, like, 10 years. It was just a suggestion. But consider this. You don't need to win the case. You just need to make a strong enough argument that the trial is fair. All that remains is ensuring that the king can be peacefully brought to the courthouse when the protest starts to turn violent. That's a job for the police and the Royal Guard. I'll inform Inspector Voltaire of our plan so he can prepare accordingly. At least, I would if I could find him. Inspector Voltaire is missing. Apparently, he's taken an informal leave of absence since Wednesday. Hold on, Falcon. One thing eludes me. As you probably figured, Inspector Voltaire had me perform an investigation into your past. He thought you were the Viridian killer. Crazy as it sounds. And well, I'm sorry for doing that. It was quite invasive of me, but I can't help but wonder. Why did you change your name around 1830? Because I was ashamed, I suppose. I had a family name to live up to. My grandfather was something of a successful lawyer. So when I turned up to my classes at law school, people would gawp at me. They would say, wow, you have big shoes to fill, and your grandfather would be proud. But I was a terrible law student, mediocre at best. I knew that deep down I would never be half the man my grandfather was. Fascinating. I had no idea. Who was your grandfather, if you don't mind me asking? Falcon? It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, he was just another overly opinionated rebel who died in the old revolution. I see. Well, it's not dilly-dally any longer. We have duties to carry out. Right. We're going to find anecdotes and we're going to defend the king whether he likes it or not. Oh, fuck. Okay. Ooh. So I've got to find nice things about the king. Well, that has gone way beyond what this episode should be in length. So sorry for that, people. But it was too intense and too much shit was going on. But thank you very much for watching this. I know it's been long. I'm sorry about that, but thank you so much. Please drop a comment, leave a like, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye!